I hope this is good. I don't know if anybody can hear me or whatnot, but trust me, maybe I should rise it up a little bit. A little bit more. Um, like that, yeah. That'll do good. That'll do good. Okay. All right, guys. Welcome. Sorry if it's so late. I just got back from thrift store shopping, and I don't know why I'm streaming so late on a Saturday, but it's been a rough day. Got a headache right now, and hopefully the stream will go good. See, one person's already joined. Okay, so let me plug this in. Let me plug this in because I'm gonna be listening to some music while I stream. Hopefully, when the music goes through, I can speak clearly. If I'm just mispronouncing something, just go ahead and let me know. Yeah, it's just like a chill stream, I guess you could say it like that. I'm not doing anything right now, and oh, yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. Okay, maybe I can lower it down like this and put it like that. Yeah, that'll work out perfectly. Okay.
Sounds terrible. He's alive. Look at his hands. They're not hurting him now, man. Better bundle him up. I'll get the blanket. You guys do get around, don't you? Yeah, don't we all? Are you the missus? Can I ask you some questions? Yes, but... He's okay. Rampart 51. Blood
That's
pressure is
funny.
very low. 60/20. Is he all right? He'll soon be ready to go to the hospital, ma'am. He's so pale. Can't judge from the outside. He's chugging away on all cylinders. That'll be a departure. He never did before.
His ears are ringing.
You're younger. You're prettier. I wish people would take better care of themselves. Sounds like you're getting done in. I'm not, but my big Bourgeois is. Engine crew will have
All
picked up
right,
your
another
groceries
person
for you.
joined.
There's only one fireman in this whole county that knows what to do with them. Yeah, Charlie Wilson will C shift. Wonder if he'll come in
And
for
they're gone.
me. You're a real comedian, aren't you? I think this whole day's been planned like this to work up an appetite. Gotta be hungry enough to eat a horse. And you eat a horse if you want. How's he doing? Well, not so bad when you figure he's been hit by lightning. Dr. Brackett's in there now. Heart's coming back to normal, but he's verging on shock. You got him a good time. How's the Hooper kid? Still in a coma, but his reactions have begun to improve. You know, I think he's going to be a very grateful boy when he wakes up. Come on, Dr. Killhair. I guess we can't stall it any longer. supper 51's ever had. Where do you get all that confidence? Don't tell anybody, but he's been practicing that dish at home for a week on his wife. Only a week? How come this station doesn't have any Rosemary? Who's Rosemary? Well, now, it's got to be the girl that's going to teach him how to boil water. What can I say? Well, you might try asking, are there any questions? Any questions? Yeah. May I leave the table? What for?
Okay, we'll go ahead and stream until the 15-minute mark this time. Gonna give some time for some people to join.
Try and finish it all up before we get back. No. Now how can I prove anything? You know something? This is good. Hey, it is good, isn't it? Yeah. How will they know? Maybe it's just as good cold. Charlie's Angels. Weekdays on Cozy TV.
Thinning hair has changed your life.
I lost all my confidence.
Now imagine having thicker, fuller hair. Capillus uses technology that's clinically proven to help regrow hair and help prevent.
That was interesting by some powers that be that said, I'm going to choose you and I'm
One
going to put you
person.
on magazine covers,
All right.
put you in campaigns and on my runways. Yes. Today, those powers that be have very little power. And it's you! You have the power! It's like people in social media, like these models, if they have like a lot of followers and people that care about not just what they do in a photo, but what they do in their lives, that's what it takes. It takes you being more than just some face. That's boring. Yeah. There's like a prettier girl. I mean, you're gorgeous. And there's pretty girls everywhere, right? But you are here not just because of this, but because of what's inside and your spirit and your fire and your sense of humor. And that's now what it takes to be a model, too.
A lot of young girls want to aspire to be models, and we hear these like scary stories about becoming a model. You have to basically eat air. Is it as horrendous as that?
Oh, yeah. Really? Totally. Yes. Wow. It is totally real. Back in my day,
And they
we were
left.
like a size 6
Oh, well.
8. And they were calling us too skinny.
To that portion of the forecast, let's talk about that next storm system. Here is the futurecast tomorrow, Sunday morning. The marine layer doing its
Hey
thing.
there, MPAC. I didn't expect you to join the stream, but you're here anyway. What?
We headed towards early Monday
I don't think
morning.
so.
A little bit of moisture in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. We'll make our way towards 8, 9, 10 a.m.
That's on Monday.
We see that rain coming through LA, Orange County.
I was just
Eastern
watching another
Empire,
stream.
and then by the
Oh, you were?
afternoon, snow through the
Okay.
Grapevine, snow
Well,
through
this
Bright
stream's
Springs, Brightwood, Lake
gonna be
Arrowhead,
just a little bit
continues to
chill
fall
today.
about that
I'm just listening to
3,500
music
foot
right
level, so we should
now.
once again have some
From my
good
laptop.
additional
I'm
snow
probably
as
gonna
we make our
record
way
some
into
signing
Tuesday
bonus
morning.
Falcon of the Winter
Another
Soldier
1 to 4
episodes
inches
later
up in our
tonight.
local mountains at about
I
3,500
was
feet and above
thinking
ground,
maybe like
5,000 feet if we're careful, we'll see anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. Snow continues to fall early Monday, and by
what
Tuesday
is it?
afternoon, there you go.
All right, the cat's in. Yeah, I'm not really myself today. My head hurts and I was low on energy. Same here, man. I got pissed off because of Karen, and I really don't want to explain what happened because, you know, it's life, you know. But I understand.
Monday in a dry extended forecast. Orange County, inland communities, cloudy tomorrow, 63, upper 50s. It's a cold, rainy day on Monday, and then we're back into the 60s and 70s as we take a look into that extended forecast. That's my part. Let's take a look at the sports. Steve Hartman's here, and Steve, a lot going on, especially NCAA. Absolutely, and guess what, Kai? We also
Um,
have high school
sort of.
football back. We got
I wouldn't call it a
Blackford and
Karen
St. John
story, but
Bosco, the Bears that
you just
take
found a
on
secret egg.
Sierra
What you
Canyon.
watching on TV?
Well,
For
it
the
was an
TV, it's
off
just the
day for the
news, and on
Dodgers,
my
and the Eagles'
laptop,
Shohei Ohtani
just
probably
some angry
wishes
grandpa
it
videos,
was an off
man.
day for the Angels as
Gotta get
well.
back into the old school
Cactus
stuff.
League highlights are next on
I'm
the
about to watch a
Ford
movie
Sports
later
Line.
on. I don't know which one. Just recently, I got There's Something About Mary on Blu-ray and Riding in Cars with Boys on DVD. Two pretty interesting movies, you know. Haven't seen them yet, but I'm looking forward
He
to.
had his moments, striking out 4 in his 2 1/3 innings. However, he also gave up 5 runs, including this mammoth home run to Luis Robert. Angels lost to the next segment as we discuss neuropathy.
What is neuropathy?
Peripheral neuropathy is actually
I'm the only one up right now because it's 9:50. Yeah. What's it called? Eastern time. Or, yeah, Eastern time. I'm in the Pacific time, you know.
And money back in your Social Security check each month. And so much more. And here's more good news. You can get this WellCare plan.
About HPV vaccination today.
Who's USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran.
One of the most talented designers around.
Yes, correct. Whoa, 4. Impressive enough as it is.
And their kids.
Oh no, never mind. 3. I got over it. I got.
Right over there. Thank you.
That the real River Park rapist wasn't Richard Alexander, but Michael Murphy.
God, I subscribed to. God, everyone I subscribed to has a stream, having a stream tonight, including you. Well, sometimes yeah, sometimes no. Sometimes if I'm feeling like, what's the word? I feel like today kind of has been a bad day, but yeah. If I feel like that, today is like mellow. If I'm low on energy, then streams will be on Saturday. Why is the stream called Bob Knows His Bled? Well, that's the rumored or confirmed slash rumored title for the live stream. Like I said, I think I've said this before, but I think I mentioned back in October of last year that I was running out of live stream titles. So yeah, all that stuff. All right.
Be glad your last supper was such an occasion. I'll be around for breakfast. Don't worry about that. Oh, you better. You got an affidavit to deliver.
Taco Bell. That's funny.
How am I going to get out there?
We gotta change time tomorrow. Right. Forward an hour, everybody. I think. I don't know. Maybe I guess forward an hour now. I'm gonna do that to my watch right now. Thanks for reminding me, Jeff Marks, about the time. There we go. By the way, I watched the FGI episode 2 earlier today, and I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I barely almost forgot that today was the FGI episode 2 actually premiered. It was originally gonna premiere tonight, but I had a couple of things that I forgot to add in. So yeah. So for those of you that need an explanation for the FGI episode 2, here's the explanation for everything. So basically, and this is like an overview of the FGI episode 2 in case any of you are lost. So, episode 2, if you read the title right, it's called Viva la Las Vegas. I put, yeah, Viva la Las Vegas. I don't know why I put that title in. I thought it sounded pretty funny to me. So, okay, so in the beginning, you see the intro as usual. But in the beginning scene, you see the normal VHS Reaction Digi episode background with the VHS TV screen. And you see Thingamabob, Larry Boy, Jimmy, and Kyle and Stan having a conversation with each other about I thought that episode was gonna have a scene involving the cameraman looking at Yelp reviews and seeing the gross pics of the hotel room. That scene was actually gonna be for to next week's episode, in which they go to Hollywood. Wait, Edwin, you changed your profile pic or what? I never seen you. Wait, hold on, let me see. Oh, it's the same character, but you just change it as a different thing. That's pretty cool, Edwin. I haven't seen Hannah yet, but I'm getting there. Um, anyways, where was I at? Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. After the scene where Bob, Larry, Jimmy, and Kyle and Stan agree to join the Avengers, along with Bob joining the Scooby Gang. Not Scooby Gang from Scooby Doo. The Scooby Gang from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You probably don't know what that is, technically, though. I've never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I thought it was a pretty interesting element to put in VHS Reaction. Anyways, where was oh yeah, after the scene where everybody agrees on what they want to do, we then cut to a scene in Las Vegas where officially Bosley's driving the Tesla and Caravan gets all excited that they're in Las Vegas and then they agree to meet up at one of the hotels, which is actually a real hotel in Las Vegas. It's called Circus Circus, and I've actually been there before. It's a pretty freaking awesome hotel. It's a hotel with a casino and an arcade in it. That's why I like the place, you know. And that's why I had to include it in. Okay, 2 comments. Let me see. I might debut some new characters in a new DVD reaction episode. I did see that. I saw you added Thingamabob. And let me give you a hint. There's Zany to the max, and there's Baloney, and there's Slacks. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't really know, but hopefully I'll see them one day in the next DVD reaction episode. Anyways, back to the explanation. After everybody meets up at the Circus Circus Hotel. Oh, the Animaniacs. Oh, okay, I see. I never seen Animaniacs at all, but yeah, you know. Okay, now back to the explanation. Say hello to my little friend. I had to do that, Edwin. Sorry. Let me take a sip of soda before we go. They're gonna be on there to hype up season 2 of the reboot. Wow. Okay, now back to where I was. Okay, so
What?
Nothing.
Are you gonna do your creepy pasta?
I'm tired.
Huh?
I'm tired.
Tired from what? Did you eat your pizza?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's all that's tomando ahorita. Eso es todo frío.
Man, that Universal Studios logo looks old. Okay. All right, back to where I was. Sorry about that. That was Karen. I didn't really want to argue. I didn't really want to yell though. I'm just saying that because I don't really want to have anything to do with her. It's just life, man. Just gotta get used to it at times. What show is that in the background? I don't know, to be honest. It kind of looks like a um um emergency hotline 80s show. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the 80s, man. I'm stuck in the past, like in the 2000s, legit. All right. Anyways, where was I? Um, for the explanation. Okay, yeah, I was at the Circus. So after everybody gets into their rooms, which note everybody is living in four separate hotel rooms, and they have to communicate with each other through a laptop, which is really stupid to the cameraman, but useful to me. Because how are you supposed to have your FGI meetings if you're far away from everybody? Especially now with online learning becoming a thing. Although, I think the county that I live in is moving back to the red tier, which means that indoor dining, movie theaters, and gyms are reopening. So, hopefully, there's a chance that I finally get to see the Black Widow movie in theaters. Okay, back to where I was. So, okay, after they have their meetings, um, later that night, Caraman, everybody, including the Caraman, the Angels, the original cast, the Bad Boys, and the Agents, go out to the arcade and casino to have a party. And that's why I referenced some similar types of drugs that people usually take when they go to the casino. You know, like marijuana, tequila, wine, beer. You know the rest. I hope to watch Raya and the Last Dragon when the movie is free to all Disney Plus subscribers in June. I did see Raya and the Last Dragon, though. It was pretty good. Or May. Or May. I mean, there is a chance that it could be in May. Or, yeah. I'm expecting Luigi's Favorite Bumpers to come back, though, on Raya and the Last Dragon. I'm not expecting them to return in Seoul. Because, judging the fact that, wait, you actually have Premiere Access? Oh, no, I don't have Premiere Access, but how I managed to do that though, I didn't go to theaters, I didn't go to Premiere Access. All I know is basically I visited a user by the name of Roth7000, and he has provided a link that allows me to watch Ryan the Last Dragon without spending $30. I also did the same thing with Mulan, Soul, and Wonder Woman 1984. So likely chances if either Cruella, Luca will be on Disney Plus with Premier Access. Yeah. Okay. Now back to where I was. Oh my god, I talked a lot. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, back to the explanation. So, after they officially have fun, Caraman and Natalie all of a sudden do it. I don't really want to say what they do, but because it's going to be too explicit. Even the scene is too explicit to show. That's why I put the time card one inappropriate scene later on the episode, because if I did show it, it would be too explicit. And then the cameraman wakes up. Oh, you're going to bed. Okay, good night, Impact. Yeah. There is a new Spider-Man title that is coming out in December of this year, and it's called Spider-Man No Way Home. I did see that, Edwin. So hopefully multiverse can show up. Okay. And after they party, Caraman wakes up confused. Natalie recaps what Caraman has done. And then Cartman gets on a strange Zoom call with a familiar face. Cartman. Yes, Cartman is the sort of main villain, I guess, sort of main villain in the FGI series. And you should see him in the upcoming episode 8, man. It's pretty freaking insane, you know. And then Madison Lee also gets on the call with Cartman and the Caraman, which it surprises the Caraman because Madison Lee is supposed to be dead. But and this gives us an introduction on the quote revival virus, which will probably play an important role in the series. Um,
One of the great things about the Capillus line of products is
where was I? Oh yeah. After the Zoom call, they all head outside to walk around the streets of Las Vegas, and they walk around until they meet up with this costume character of Elmo, which actually that scene is like based off a real incident that happened between a costume character and a tourist. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just briefly explain. It's actually based off on two stories combined in one. So let me start with the first one. Back in 2014, there was this incident between one couple and a man dressed up as a Spider-Man. He was dressed up as some sort of Miles Morales Spider-Man, I guess so. No, I did not yet, man. I'm sorry. Let me see here. Where was I? So as soon as the couple like takes a snapshot with the Spider-Man, the woman gives him like a $1 tip, and the Spider-Man rejects the $1 tip, saying that he only accepts fives, tens, and twenties, which causes the couple and the Spider-Man to get in a really big argument about money. An officer hears the nearby conversation and goes up to see what's the matter. And the officer told the Spider-Man that she can donate whatever she wants, and he has to accept it. But the Spider-Man then yelled and cursed, and as police were trying to put him in custody, the guy punches the cop in the face, literally, and that caused him to get arrested. His real name was Junior Bishop, by the way. As for the second story, back in 2012, there was this guy dressed up as like an Elmo costume, and he was shouting out anti-Semitic slurs, railing against Hindus, saying "Screw you, Hindu," to them. Yeah, that guy just like has a problem with Jews, man. I don't know what he's doing in New York City, dressed up as Elmo, ranting against Jews, man. I mean, oh, I've seen a bit of it before, Edwin. Good, looks pretty good so far, but I'm gonna watch the whole thing later on. Okay, back to where it was. So yeah, and as police were arresting him, he still continues to yell anti-Semitic slurs of Jews in New York City. And then after he's visited New York City, I think like 2 years later, he moved on to Fisherman's Wharf, which I've actually been there, by the way. It's a pretty good place. And he revealed his real name. And get ready for this. He actually revealed his real name. His real name actually shocked me. Get ready for this. So, long story short, just get ready for this because I'm about to say his real name right now. Get ready for this. The Elmo's real name is Adam Sandler. No joke. His real name is Adam Sandler. And I don't mean the actor Adam Sandler. He's like a different Adam Sandler. Like Adam Sandler the second. Literally. Like if you'll look up Adam Sandler Elmo, you'll understand what I mean. And then yeah, so that's it for the stories. Now to put everything together. So during the scene with Elmo and the tourist, they actually fight each other over a tip, and an officer hears the conversation and goes to see what's up. And he goes all like, "What's going on here?" And then the man tells the officer what's going on. I mean, and then he gives the $1, and then he tells the officer about the $1 tip situation. And the officer tells the guy in the Elmo suit that he can donate whatever he wants. And so had to voice the costume character Elmo cursing at the police officer. Although I don't know if I did or not. But the officer told him that this ain't no Times Square. This is a lot similar to Times Square, you know. And as the Elmo was arrested and put into custody, he screams out, "Illegal search! Illegal search!" I just had to put that in there for some reason. And then after the whole Elmo incident, the gang heads to one of my favorite attractions of Las Vegas, Madame Tussauds. Yes, Madame Tussauds. You know, the place where they have the celebrities look realistic or whatnot. It almost makes you feel like that you're actually meeting the celebrity. You know, and I had the characters of the group meet their look at their the celebrity sculptures of them, like Mark Wahlberg, Will Smith, Cameron Diaz, you name it. And then they wrap up the Madame Tussauds trip by visiting the Avengers 4D attraction, which is a lot similar to the Shrek 4D attraction. Only thing is, it's Avengers. And then after the Madame Tussauds attraction, the crew heads off to one of my all-time favorite attractions in all of Las Vegas. No joke, this one tops every attraction ever. That attraction is Avengers Station. Wow. And I had to recap everything that I've been through when I went to Avengers Station back in 2017 as a first visitor. Yeah, it's a pretty fun place. Also a note, that episode of the FGI was actually based off a real Vegas trip that I took back throughout the years in 2015, 20. I don't know if I've been there in 2016. I think I have been there in 2016. I don't know. There's 2017. I've been there, maybe the summer. Um, 2018, I've been there for spring break, and then August 2018, I've been there too. Um, Spring break 2019, I've been there. Um, I think the summer of 2019, I've been there. And finally, winter of 2019. And after that, that was it for the whole Vegas vacation. Vegas is a lot of fun to visit, you know, except for the part where the bad guys come out, you know, because it's always a competition, you know. Oh yeah, you bet I'm excited for the book of Boba Fett. Okay, and then after the scene with the Avenger Station, the crew heads off to the MGM Hotel, which is a pretty big place. You know, you can like see it from wherever you're looking at in Vegas. Really, you can see it um, everywhere. But I think it's like the tallest tower in Vegas. You know, I'm not so sure about it. Yes, sir. And then after that, after they visited the place, a costume character, I mean, a Puerto Rican guy in a Mickey Mouse costume comes up and says, "You want the picture? I want the picture. You want to take a picture with me?" I had to put myself in an Indian accent for that one, legit. And then Frank Martin takes a picture with the cameraman, and surprisingly, a Woody costume character also comes by, and cameraman doesn't see them there. And then after that, the cameraman feels like he has no other choice but to pay Mickey and Woody at the same time. Note, just an FYI, he paid him $10, 5 and 5 each. That's a problem with custom characters nowadays. They just are so much panhandling. You know, it gets competitive at times. And then, did I hear something in the background of your room? That was my cat. She was messing around, all that stuff, so she had to flee out of the
He was just
room.
brought in from the fire area with an arm injury.
All right, back to where I was for the explanation. So after that, that was it. They just went back to the hotel room, and Caraman gets wasted. Natalie Cook gets wasted. Bosley gets wasted. Dylan gets wasted. Alex gets wasted. All that stuff. So after that scene, there's a time card that says later that night, and it shows Caraman roaming the streets of Las Vegas again in the middle of the night inside of his anime master costume.
Just a moment, young man. Where do you think you're going?
I've got to go back, Dr. Allen.
You have to get that arm x-rayed first, sir.
No, the one I hear something in the background in your TV. Oh yeah, that it's the TV. It's on, but yeah, ignore that. Just watching a little show. I don't know what that show is, but yeah, just ignore the show. I don't know what this show is, to be honest. All right, and after that, the cameraman finds a wanted poster of himself, and I think you can tell who that wanted poster was made by. Cartman. I mean the Coon and Friends franchise. They made them. And then after that, that was it for the episode. It really kind of does give you like a cliffhanger, you know, basically on who could have written the sign, the poster or whatnot, but yeah, I don't think that it is Vertigo. It's not Vertigo. It's something way different.
COVID-19 vaccinations 101. Are all the vaccines free? There should be zero cost to you at your local pharmacy. So when can you get it? After first responders and patients at high risk. The shot should be available to everyone by the spring of this year. Should your kids get it? Talk to your pediatrician about your child's specific needs, but there won't be an approved vaccine for the kids until the middle or end of the year. Go to nbcla.com/coronavirus to learn more.
Go to people in life. That's why we created the ultimate banking app. Easy to use and no monthly fees with direct deposit.
Do I get free ATMs?
Pay my bills? Yes and yes. It's mobile banking at its best. Open an account at gotobank.com.
To my great-granddaughter, Sarah, whom I disowned after she recommended I go with the General for my auto insurance. I leave the entirety of my estate. What? Turns out Sarah's right about the General. I just misjudged them based on their commercials. They're actually a quality.
So I hope that gives you all a little explanation on what episode 2 was about.
I told you guys. Oh, Sarah.
You are always my favorite, Sarah. Congrats.
For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, make the right call and go with the General.
Did you know? You could have earned real cash back on your last grocery trip. Just add offers, scan your receipt after shopping, and earn real cash back. Download the free app today for a $20 welcome bonus.
Want to know an easy way you can stock up on grocery items you won't find anywhere else while supporting a great cause? It's called Imperfect Foods, the grocery delivery service on a mission to build a better, kinder food system by offering imperfect groceries and exclusive items that went from unwanted to wished for. With scheduled delivery once a week, filling up your pantry has never been easier or more responsible. Get all your snacks.
Hey, that's Shaquille O'Neal. Tell me about it.
Get 20% off your first order with code PERFECT at imperfectfoods.com/TV.
I'm Doug Hirsch. You may already know that GoodRx can help you save up to 80% on your prescriptions. Unfortunately, many Americans can't get to a doctor right now. The good news is that for many health issues, you can see a doctor online. It's easy. Just go to GoodRx.com, and with a few clicks, you'll be treated by a licensed medical professional, all from the comfort of your own home. Visits are confidential and affordable. Need a prescription? Your doctor can send it to your pharmacy or have it mailed to you. Get the healthcare you deserve at GoodRx.com.
New Crest Pro Health Complete Protection kills 99%
Holy
of bacteria.
porres!
It works around and around and around the clock. Crest Pro Health Complete Protection gives you 24-hour protection. Crest, the #1
help small businesses be more successful with payments, payroll, banking, and live bookkeeping.
Dehydration case, we have on half normal saline, 19 scalp veins. She also had a fractured ankle and splinted it. Okay, those are good. Winifred, we're at the hospital now, and they're going to take very good care of you. We'll see you later, okay? How's it look up there? The fire's looking bad. They're evacuating some areas. I watched it on TV for a few minutes. It doesn't look good.
Hi, Roy. Johnny.
Hi, Dix. Who's your friend?
This is Andy. He's one of the evacuees from your fire.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Andy.
I gotta get back up there. My dog's still up there.
No, not today.
Fresh.
We're gonna get that arm in a cast.
I want a cast.
Listen, you're going back up to the fire, aren't you?
Where else?
Well, you wouldn't mind looking for Andy's dog, would you?
A dog? In that area?
Andy's going to have his arm set now, and he's pretty worried.
Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye open for him. What kind of a dog is it, Andy?
Well, it's part Afghan.
I would know an Afghan if I saw one. What's the other part?
Pre-art, maybe. He's sort of big and real shaggy.
What color?
Well, mostly tan, I guess. His name's Grover. So is tan.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
Thanks. Thanks an awful lot.
There's 3 people here.
It's Conway. He's in the back.
Prize fighter. Cool.
You take it easy. Rampart Rescue 51. 51, go ahead. We have a fireman trapped beneath a fallen tree. His leg's pinned pretty good. Arterial bleeding. We've got a tourniquet already on.
Start an IV, Renner's lactate.
He's in terrific pain. What about a shot?
Let's have his vital signs first.
Rampart, hold for vital signs. Blood pressure 90/70.
Pulse
90/70. Pulse 80.
80. Any respiratory difficulties?
Respiration fair.
Okay. 10 milligrams MS. IV.
Llegó el toque, fue.
And more.
Doesn't look right.
Come on, buddy. Doesn't look that bad. We're just gonna cut the train. I'll have you to the hospital in no time at all.
doing, Doc? It's my leg you're messing with. You know, I gotta reach to know what you're doing. Clam. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's tie it off. All right. Sponge. All right, let's get on with it.
What's the word? Look, they're still working on it.
Haven't you got that fire out yet?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Well, what about my home? You didn't let it burn, did you?
We haven't been back in that area, so I really don't know.
What about your sister?
Well, nobody knows anything.
Coffee?
Dutch?
We'll split.
How is he, doctor?
Okay. We set the femur and sewed him up.
Any permanent disabilities?
No. But if it hadn't been for some good field treatment, there might have been.
We'll bring you all our business.
Thanks.
How's Winifred? That dehydration case?
She went into a coma, but she's out now. She'll live to be at least 80.
Yeah, her sister's asking.
I know. She's been here all afternoon. I meant to talk to her, but this is the first break we've had. They're really devoted, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Devoted. They hate one another.
You're putting me on.
Huh? For like 30 years, right? If anything happened to Winifred, Big Sister would have nothing to live for.
Oh, speaking of devotion, you didn't find the lost dog, did you?
Oh, come on, Dixie.
I just thought I'd ask.
Okay, you asked. Come on, Johnny, let's go.
I have a lot of hair, but it's thin.
I'm just a girl with thin hair, balding, and I'm not even that old.
My hair in the front, it's bald.
Now you can get beautiful, thicker-looking hair.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I know that one person here is Edwin, and I don't know who the second person is. Could be someone else, I don't know. But let me pause that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Like I said, it's not a pretty interesting stream, just a little mellow stream, nothing really exciting, you know, but hey, still a stream, you know, to be honest. A little tired. I'm probably gonna get to bed early. Judging the fact that I just adjusted my watch to 1 hour ahead because daylight savings is officially coming up. We're now going to switch our clocks to an extra hour, so afford an hour now. So don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, so, you know, I'm tired. Get some aspirin, because right now I have a massive headache from Karen's berating and all her shit. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So, thank you all for watching, and yes, I will do that one. Okay, and see you all next time.